Gang, D4G here.
I am back. What it do, baby?
All right, man, let's get into it, man. We're going to talk about 5 affordable fragrances for under BOB price. We about to go ahead and start off with number 5. The last one is definitely my favorite. Number 5, if you've been trying to tap into Dolce & Gabbana, the one luminous night, look no further, fam. I got you covered. Moonlit Night, the one and only. Bergamot, basil, black pepper, geranium, dates, sage, sandalwood, amber, and some incense. A very nice citrus, spicy, somewhat earthy type of opening. This is lovely, fam. While transitioning with the beautiful dates and geranium accord. Now, the one thing that you do have to be a fan of with this fragrance here is you have to be a fan of incense. That smoke is going to be in that fragrance throughout the opening all the way through the dry down. It really doesn't leave it off. Now, this one has great versatility to it. Day or night, you can dress this up. You can do something casual with it. You can do almost everything but go to the gym. Now, I ain't gonna, this one I probably wouldn't rock to the gym, and I go to the gym a lot. I can't see this being a fragrance for that. But the versatility as far as day or night, being dressed up, casual, this is a green bean. You more so want to stick towards this during that fall and winter time. You want it to be around that cold temperature. You don't want to wear this in high heat. That incense, the dates mixing together, the geranium, it's just going to be too off-putting in high heat situations. But in the cold, you're going to be able to shine with this one. Still under 40 bucks. You can pick this one up right away if you want it. Moonlit Night, the one and only. All right, now tapping into this next one. This is going to be one of our Tom Ford clones that we do have in this line. The number 4 fragrance is going to be Ebony Fume, and this is going to be from Fragrance World. Can you believe that I caught this off of Groupon for 18 bucks? Oh my goodness, fam. This is a beautiful pickup. Incense, Palo Santo, black pepper, leather, labdamen, and ebony tree. Now this one has a smoky, spicy opening. Another one where the incense plays a big part of it, but that black pepper does mix together with it very nicely. And the ebony tree, even though it is more so in the dry down, you can get nice cues of it in the opening as well. Beautiful woods, a little bit of a leather in that dry down. This is a grown man's fragrance. Extremely sexy, fam. Somewhat of a unique smell, but this one still has great versatility as well. I wouldn't care if it was day or night with this one. As long as I have on a nice tee, nice button up, some nice jeans, I'm good to go with this one. Again, not one that I would say would be safe for the gym, but outside of the gym situations, you would be great with this one. I can see this one being slightly challenging for my younger guys, but nothing that's really off-putting. The only thing that might be off-putting is that resonance that you get. Outside of that, just a beautiful fragrance overall. A Tom Ford Ebony Fume clone. Very nice, very beautiful, and it's actually really close to the original. Second fragrance, Ebony Fume from Fragrance World. All right, now we're about to switch into one that you can actually wear right now, and that fragrance is gonna be Imperium, and this is another gem that's gonna be from Fragrance World. Bergamot, lime, thyme, black currant, cedar, vanilla, incense, and leather. Now this one is going to be filled with those citruses in that opening. Bergamot, the lime, you are going to get more of that lime in the opening compared to the bergamot, but it does have a slight green feel to it. It's very nice. And as this starts to transition, you get some of those incense with a good touch of vanilla sweetness mixing together with the woods. Still maintains the citruses throughout majority of the fragrance, but once you start hitting the dry down, that's when you get more of that incense, the woods, vanilla. Beautiful fragrance, fam. This one right here, I personally wear more so during the day than anything. And the only downside about this one is it's just not the greatest performer. This is gonna be around that 4 to 5 hours. If you can get more than that, my goodness, salute to you. But for me, I normally get around that 4 to 5 hour mark. It is one of those that I do have to reapply, but the fragrance smell on this is just so beautiful. I have no problem reapplying this one throughout my day if I need to. Third fragrance, Imperium from Fragrance World. Now this next one is a cold weather banger. I really don't see too many people tapping into this one, but if you like rose, you like mimosas, you like oud, this is one that you need to check out. And I'm talking about the Myth from Mason Alhambra. Right, this is a beautiful, elegant ooze, rose, mimosa type of fragrance. Nothing really synthetic about this one at all. It's cloning a Gucci fragrance from their private line. Extremely nice, fam. Extremely elegant at the same time. The opening is going to be filled with that rose, mixing with a little bit of mimosa, while adding a slight touch of woods in this. Now, the one thing I do have to say about this is, if oud is a fragrance that's off-putting for you, this one really doesn't have too much oud in it. The oud mostly comes off like a woodsy type of feel, so you don't have to worry about anything that's too off-putting with this. Now, the biggest player in this is going to be that rose. And y'all know me, I'm not really the biggest fan of rose fragrances. I have grown on them a lot more since I've started my fragrance journey. But this one right here might be one of the most cleanest rose dominant fragrances that I have gotten my nose on. Very sophisticated, but this one has that masculine rose, so you don't have to worry about it being too feminine. Now, I can see women wearing this as well, so it does have a very nice unisex appeal to it. But for my men out there, if you're able to try this one, understand that when you get it, it is going to have a masculine rose combination going with it. Again, a nice touch of oud, a little bit of woods, a nice bit of mimosa. It has a lot going on with it, and it just blends together very beautifully with this. Somewhat of a powdery nature with it as well as it starts to transition, but again, there's really nothing off-putting. One of those that I can't see day or night. I would rock this doing anything and everything, especially in the cold. Fall and winter for sure. The only thing that I probably wouldn't say is if I'm doing like a night out with the fellas. Outside of that, it's a green bean every time. One of my Middle Eastern fragrances that is a max 30 for me. Number 2, The Myth by Mason Alhambra. And last but not least, bro, I'm gonna go ahead and get straight into this one. I ain't playing no games with you. I'm literally talking about Imperium from Flavia Fragrances. Yes, this is a max 30. This is actually a top 10 Middle Eastern fragrance for me. It is that beautiful. Grapefruit, ginger, watery notes, rosemary, labdanum, and some amber. Back up bottle worthy, fam. Back up bottle worthy. And if you like rosemary, you like citruses, if you like aquatic notes, this is that one that you just absolutely must check out. This is probably the best La Misite clone out of all the ones that I have right now. This is the one that I just have yet to put down. Now for me, this is going to be the best performer out of this whole list. I'm getting close to 8 hours with this fragrance. That rosemary sticks around for majority of it, so you do have to be a fan of those aromatics, that little bit of rosemary touch that is going to be given off. The watery notes adds a nice touch as it starts to transition. A good touch of citruses that maintain from the opening to the mid. A nice bit of amber as it starts to work its way to the dry down. This is just an amazing fragrance within itself. And I do think that this one is under $30. This one's like 23 bucks, I think. Mass appeal DNA, almost beast mode performance, and a great scent trail with this as well. This one just has a habit to linger throughout the air as you're moving around throughout your day. Day or night, I don't care, bro. I don't care. Gym, signature scent. This one, signature scent. I don't care what I got going on. This is a hit for me every time. I would some more so stick to this during those spring and summer times. With me being in Texas, I could get away with it during the fall as well. So almost a year-round fragrance, but it's still signature scent worthy in my eyes. Number 1 is Le Impression from Flavia Fragrances. That's gonna be the video, man. Let me know what y'all think down in the comment section. I know a couple of y'all have already checked out Le Impression. I'm telling you, I'm not gonna steer you wrong when it comes to these affordable fragrances. This one for sure, man. This one right here is no slouch as well. I definitely think that if you're into those wood rose fragrances, if you're into that oud, into that mimosa, I do think that this is one that you should check out as well. But let me know y'all thoughts down in the comment section. I would love to hear what y'all think. But with all that being said, we about to get up out of here. I hope y'all have a great day. I hope y'all have a phenomenal day. Stay on your square. Stay on your purpose. Don't let nobody take you off of it, fam. E4G, truly blessed. Destined for greatness. We out.